shall be like a tree that's planted by the stream.
I was single raised my dad since my mom has a mental issue. Like, is it the insult they throw at us? I'll be walking on the street as a child and someone is calling me a mad person doctor. Are you okay? No, that pain, everything was suppressing there, and I didn't know that it was there. As a child, how was I supposed to know? But I was growing up with it because I saw these things as a child.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome once again to another episode of the Heart Talk. As you can see right beside me, I have a beautiful damsel, a woman of God, a woman of virtue. Her name is Ruth, and you can just relate to Ruth in the Bible. She's a replica of that. You can introduce yourself better.
Hello, my name is Ruth. I'm a personal and child advocate. I help children, I help parents, I also help individuals to discover their purpose. That's just what I am. So, simply put, my name is Ruth. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. So, the topic for today is broken yet beautiful. And we'll start with this first question. What does it mean to be broken, like physically, emotionally, mentally, and so on?
Okay, as you have said that, it could mean anything. It could be that, okay, this thing has been broken. Let's get, for instance, I had this. When I threw it to break, I will ask again, that's broken. Right?
Yeah.
But here we're talking about, like, I want to bring it down to individuals. If that's what you mean, I want to be sure that's what you mean. Right?
Yes.
Okay. I could say that brokenness is a state of self-doubt. Okay? Maybe as a result of few issues at the past. It could be as a result of maybe molestation, past pain, and etc. Bad relationships too. It could lead to brokenness. It could lead to anything. I don't know, but brokenness is something that is deep. It brings about self-doubt. It brings about depression. It could lead to a lot of bad things. But it's not something nice. It's not something someone needs to experience. And anyone that experiences such needs immediate attention, needs immediate help from people around them. Yes, that's what I was saying.
Thank you so much. I love that explanation, even the way you illustrated the case of a phone.
Yes.
Okay, so the second question, can we talk about causes of brokenness? I feel like there must have been experiences. What can cause this?
Okay. There are a lot of issues that could trigger that, or that could cause brokenness. Let's take for one, we have broken marriages. So, or broken relationship because of people that are not married. So let's look at uniformity. So let's say that someone is having an issue, and before you know it, they break up, and you don't know the relationship or the emotion that these two individuals have, they have built over the years, and now they have separated. It could lead to one of them to becoming self-doubt. And assuming when they are breaking up, this person tells this person that nobody in this life will accept you. Let's say in the case of people that are about to get married and maybe not get married again, and they will lose their self-esteem, their self-worth. They feel like the world is against them, and it's hard for them to get back to their feet. It's hard for them to fight. And when you go to, let's talk about past pains. Let's say maybe childhood trauma, something like that. I used to see my mom beat my dad. I used to see my dad beat my mom. I used to see my mom quarrel my dad. Some things like that could lead someone else to being broken as a child. And when they are when they are growing with that trauma. They are growing with it. In fact, it's used to spoil their relationship with other people because they find it difficult to associate with people. So, and if you don't really know them too well, you'll be like, this one is too saucy, this one is too like. But what they are trying to avoid is that
Repetition
same
of
exactly.
that event.
So they are afraid of themselves because they don't even trust themselves to be likable. They don't trust themselves that they can do better than their parents. Something like that. So we have a lot. It could actually be through molestation.
Yeah, rape.
Do you get? Assume someone, someone was raped. Maybe let's say when they were 6 years old. Like one of my cousins that was raped, and unfortunately it was the brother that raped her, and it happened once. Okay, the first time. The second time, the girl told the mother because the first time the girl did not say anything because of what fear. So the second time, this is sibling. A brother and a sister, the same mother, the same father. So what? I don't really get it. Please, what could be the cause? What could be the cause? I don't really get it. But unfortunately, what can they do? They can't do anything. The mother like that. She's not mentioning to anybody. And that is one of the mistakes that parents do. Because you're trying to cover up something. You're trying to cover up the reputation of your child. What about the girl child? What about the after effect of that situation? Then the third time, the fourth time,
Really?
which led the girl to now run away from home before the mother died. She refused to
mother
return
died?
back. Yes.
Hey.
Because one is and do you understand that what it could cost this girl in the future? She want to get a spouse. She want to get married. What now happens to her? Will she be, can she really relate to other guys without thinking that if my brother can hurt me, what about you? What about that person? People that are actually came into their life, came into her life and they mean well for her. But definitely she'll begin to see them as, disasters or something like that because of what has happened to her. Wow. So these are some of the causes of brokenness. You see people, they are so vulnerable. That state of vulnerability. No self-doubt. Like, can't get anything. I don't think I can. They are just
Like
I don't know.
We can also talk about failures. People who have encountered failures in different aspects of their lives, like academics from childhood, and maybe they were now forced to go and learn handworks or something.
I can remember something like that. Yeah. During my work period, I say no, I can't do my practice. I can't involve myself with that, and a lot of things happened in the exam hall that day because my classmates, they know that I'm not that, I'm not really rooted when it comes to mathematics. And then they know that, this girl, unless you have to give me time. Not like I won't get the question, but you have to give me time to work. You have to give me enough time. But because, when they call number 1A, number 2B, number 3C, and you see, before they will finish, before you even finish solving number 1, they are done, and the vice versa, like, please submit your material, So, what about me that doesn't want that? Like, what is the society doing to me? That kind of thing. And, the depression, because the attitude that my fellow students were giving me during that period, it was so hard on me. Like, it was so hard. And I was telling God, you saw everything that happened to me. After I finished that, I was crying. I called my mentor on phone. I wasn't able to write a whole lot. I just wrote the ones I could. And I just ticked some things there because the way they are collecting books, and I've not even written anything. Why are they treating me like this? And then I don't know what else to do. He told me that I should rest and pray to God. And then I trusted that God would do something about this. I said, I promise you that I won't do my practice, right? But if I fail this course, I don't go. If I fail it, I'll not be happy with me. And I was serious about it.
That was a challenge.
And then unfortunately I got E8 in mathematics. And I was so sad. I have to rewrite again after getting A's and B's. Why am I not getting E8 in mathematics? I was so angry with God. I told God, I will not go to church again. I was at that state of depression. I was so broken. What is this? This was not, this was not the promise you made to me. And this was not our agreement. I was so sad. It took me a lot. Like, I have to leave my state, go to another state.
Wow.
Just to recover.
Really?
Like, I had to, oh God.
Wow.
It was people around me, they were able to give me enough support. My dad told me that you fail mathematics, at least you failed. I'm ready to register you because I was under scholarship then, and now there's no way they will pay for me again because I failed that one. So now, okay, my dad was like, I will do that for you. At least I'm proud that you made use of your brain. I'm proud that you didn't join the world. I'm proud that you were able to stand on your feet and you're able to do this by yourself. So my dad was like, fine and good, I will do it for you, I will support you. That was at the point that I started going back. His words were comforting. That was actually what I needed at that particular point in time. He told me, it's not about God. God can let you do so. I said, in my life, I've never failed. So why will I fail now? And I thank God. He helped me. I was healed of such experiences. So most persons, they pass through that difficult times.
Wow. Thank you so much. I really love that explanation. The third question. Let's talk about beauty in brokenness. That is redefining beauty. How can brokenness be seen as beauty? Like people who have been molested, how can beauty be brought from that situation?
Okay. The truth is, no matter what you have passed through, in every situation, I believe that there is always a lesson, and there is always a possibility of, in fact, there is 100% possibility of bringing out something good, something beautiful from that experience. But you need to heal. Do you get?
We'll still go to that point.
You need to heal. So this question actually comes from healing. For something beautiful to come out from something, you need to heal. Because you can't give in. When you have experiences, you have gathered these experiences. Let's use this for instance. You were abused, right? This individual, let's say Mr. A was abused and Mr. B was abused. And there is 100% assurance that this person, if they decide to heal, they will heal. And there's also 100% that they cannot heal if they don't want to heal. Do you get? So now, this Mr. A has decided to heal. And now, the beauty there is that this person is now going to use her voice to comfort those, to advocate for those that has been, harassed, sexually abused. Do you get? So now, because I have an experience, I will boldly speak about this thing because of what I already have an experience. There is a difference between when I'm speaking out of experience and when I'm just talking what I learned in a book. Do you get? It's a different thing. You will see that when a person is talking, you will feel it that this person have really gone through this for real. So that is where the beauty is coming out from. And then for Mr. B, who is not really ready to get healed, I don't think anything beautiful can come out of that because
just zipping it up.
Yeah, bottling it up. Something beautiful cannot come out of it. I doubt.
Wow, I actually love that explanation. The next point, personal growth. How can brokenness lead to personal growth? I think you were already giving
I think I already give. I've answered that question when I was talking about this beauty thing.
So from their pain, it can get purpose.
Yes, from your pain, you can discover purpose. You get your story, your pains, everything around you. Your purpose lies in your pain, your story. Because the truth is, if something happens to you, and most persons will be like, well, it has happened to me, so definitely let it happen to other people. I don't care anymore. You want to die, let them die. This person is speaking out of pain. But if something beautiful must come out of it, the person must discover purpose in that pain. That is the beauty in that pain. That beauty can lead to discovery of one's purpose.
Okay, let's talk about embracing imperfections. That's overcoming perfectionism. Because now some persons will not want, I don't know if you get, some persons will not want to belong. Like they feel like I'm no longer perfect. How can they embrace even in their imperfections, despite the fact that okay, something must have gone out of them? How can they still embrace and still maintain their dignity? Or some ladies feel like okay, I've lost this, so therefore I no longer have dignity, no pride, nothing. How can they still feel like, despite the fact that something is lost, they can still be made whole?
Okay, I'm going to use an instance of someone that maybe has lost virginity and something like that. Let me tell you the truth, your virginity does not define who you are. It does not. It's character. You get. most persons, they make you feel miserable when you discover that this one is not a virgin. Although in this present world, actually, it's even you that is a virgin that these ones will shame. Do you get what I'm saying? They will shame you. So I'm actually saying this because I like being real, right? Your virginity does not determine. You can see someone that is a virgin, but guy, the person have bad character, bad attitude. The person's character stink. But you see that one, she's no longer a virgin. But ensure that you're not just doing it intentionally. You just went and opened your leg intentionally, and because I said, after all, she said, your virginity does not define who you are. The truth is, your virginity is your office, is your ministry, is your power, is your authority. Do you get me? That is when when you know that, yes, with complicated, when character complements it, good character complements it. The truth is, it gives you a lot of courage. When you have to talk, you are talking, and there is this covering it gives you as a woman. Even when the enemy wants to attack you, guy, and I have seen someone pray and say, if I be a virgin, I command you, you spirits possessing each other, get out. Right under the thing disappeared. Like, wow, it was real. So these things, don't just say it's nothing. The truth is, when you marry someone and you're a virgin, you don't know the good thing I've done to this man. You don't know the beauty that's brought into this man's life. You might not understand. You might not understand this. When you're having sex with someone, you are sharing your bad side, your good side, your, how do I put it? Even your spirit, you are exchanging with this person. You can imagine when I slept with this person and we exchange spirit. I slept with that person. We exchange spirit, both the good and the bad one. Good one and bad one. Before you know it, how many demons? Then someone will not come and marry. Guy, you need a lot of deliverance. So what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that virginity is not nice. Guy, it is top notch. It is powerful. It is your authority as a lady. Yeah. And I don't advise anybody to just go and open your legs. But if maybe mistakenly someone raped you, right? Or before you give your life to Christ, let's say you were ignorantly deflowered yourself. Do you get? Now, this is not the end of the road for you. Yeah. God have greater plans for you. Go to God in prayer. Ask for forgiveness. God will make you a virgin once more. If you understand what I mean. Definitely you're a virgin, my baby. You are. One is your character. God has cleansed you. So don't even bother thinking of that past. Because some people, when they think of their past, say, what if this person's find out what will happen? And they now remain in their sin. Because they are afraid to let go of that life. So that's what I can say.
Wow. Thank you so much. Okay, the next question, healing and transformation. Can you give us practical ways?
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Healing. How to heal. Like practical ways where we can heal from the state of brokenness.
Well, I'm actually going to be very practical, as you said. But are we really ready to accept it accept it as it should be accepted? If you really need a healing, you need to agree that you are vulnerable.
Yeah.
And don't be ashamed to be vulnerable. Don't be ashamed to open up. Some people, they say, if I open up to her, she'll now, me and her had this issue, she'll tell this person. I've actually been in that situation where I confided in somebody. The person said to somebody, it spread like wildfire. But that shouldn't be your concern. I'm getting my healing. Deal with it. Whatever you want to do with that gist, go ahead. Gossip is now your matter. Yes. It is no longer my concern. Exactly. I no longer care what you want to do with it. So I identify and I agree that I'm vulnerable. I agree that I have this. I'm broken. I need healing. So I've accepted that I need healing. I have to open up. I have to speak to someone, even if it means hitting the person, just for the person to feel the way I'm feeling. I want you to understand me. You get? And most times too, people might not really understand what you're saying. Then what do? You go to God, cry, pray. I don't even like these people that say you go to therapy, and you can ask this, do you not do this, or you do this one, do inhaling, inhale out, inhaling, that one. It's kind of depression in that one. But after that period of that inhaling, inhale out, when you go back home, I'm not that woman will look at you like the kind of
Yes.
depression that will come back. It's a small thing, the thing will come back again. You are not healed permanently, but you can only receive your permanent healing from God. I'm telling you the
Perfect.
truth. I've been in this kind of situation before. You know, then I was going to Mogi Global Leadership School. I was trying to, discover purpose, leadership capabilities, a lot that comes with it. And my sister knows that I have this advocating power spirit, and I'm a very outspoken person. She wants me to learn. She wants me to grow. Then she's like, why not do it? Like, use your money and sign up for like my money. Where do I get money from? Say, yeah, I have to find a way. I cannot give you because I want you to be serious about it. Now, during the period of section, I was studying there. The classes, they were tearing me apart. They are as if maybe the way the man is talking, he's talking to me. What the hell is this? So one day I have to lash out on him. Daddy Mike, I don't know, maybe you still remember or not. I was mad. I went to his DM. What are you saying about ladies? Guy, I hate men then. I was angry. Because what the society threw at us when you have 6 girls, no boy. So the way they treated us in society, which I don't know. I just, while growing up, that pain was somewhere there. It was keep on. Even when I say, okay, fine, God let me live, love God, and I'm here, I felt like I'm healed. But the truth is, I read books thinking that all is well with me. I didn't know that this day will come when that pain will, where I've suppressed it will germinate. So it's a temporary suppression, not that you are healed permanently. I didn't put something like that until I lashed out on him on his DM. Why do you hate me so much? How can you even say that? Do you know the pains that we passed through? And every time you people feel like I was so crazy, I was so vulnerable, and I gave it to him hot. But if this man is not learning enough to know that something is definitely wrong with her, he will have judged me. He will have even said, leave the school, take your money, or something like that. But he was patient with me. And at the time, I wanted to lose interest in learning that thing. But anytime I feel like I'm angry again, I'm like, let me get check what he has said. What did he even say? At the process of trying to counter what he's saying, all the pains, came out. He told me, that was when he told me that instead of you picking on someone, accept that something is wrong. Identify that your problem and tackle it with these causes. That is why you are here. I just sat down. I started asking myself, Toto, are you angry? Are you really doing all these things because you want to fight against some person? That is when I realized that I really want to teach some persons lessons. Those ones that told that was in my presence. I was actually 5 years old. Someone told my dad that, you see all these your children, girls, definitely they will soon give birth. All of them will born picking and keep for you. None of them, nothing can come out, nothing good can come out. Because of what we are girls. So I was angry. I didn't know that such pains were there. And I was single-handedly raised my dad, since my mom has a mental issue. Is it the insult they throw at us? I'll be walking on the street as a child and someone is calling me a mad person daughter. Are you okay? That pain, everything was suppressing there, and I didn't know that it was there. As a child, how was I supposed to know? But I was growing up with it. Because I saw these things as a child. But now I identified the problem while in that school, right? I accepted, okay, fine, I'm good. Although it took me time to accept that, yes. So I accepted. And I discovered that the moment I accepted it was the time my healing started. I started using those courses, applying to my life, and a day came. I can still remember. I locked the door. I went to my uncle's room. I locked the door. I stayed there. I was going through the classes. Before you know it, I started crying. Started crying. I was crying. Nobody was knocking. I did not open the door. What I did, I started praying. He said, "Oh, she's praying." I prayed. The more I'm praying, the more many thoughts is coming up as if let me go and those people that really let me go and hold their throats, tear them apart, let me just make money and let me suppress them. A lot of things was down there, the pain, the hatred. That day I cried until I was satisfied. So I had to let myself become vulnerable. I had to let it go. I have to cry it out. I have to talk to God, and that was when my healing started. And then before you know it, when I see those people, hey uncle, I started doing good things for them. Same people. Hey, there's nothing I not do. This and I go, hey, let me help you. Then I was becoming so nice. In fact, if I go and meet them now, they might not even remember those things they said that I was not. But they might be like, how are you remembering these things now? Something like that. But they cannot even remember. They don't even know that a girl of such age can remember that thing till this age. Do you get? So sometimes we do things in front of children, not knowing that is eating them up, is down there, is rooted. That pain is there, and that is why, after that program, I got my healing and God opened my eyes to my purpose. Like what? Although I accidentally entered into my purpose. Yes, although I did not understand it too well. When I was already law school, let's study law, kiniko. What is that? And I can't forget when I said no, I don't want law again. My sponsor said, you disgrace. For what? Which kind of course is that? Child psychology, early childhood education. Who cares about children? Who cares about education?
We're actually doing.
Why not do law? You have cases. You become the youngest lawyer in town, and definitely I wanted to be, because assuming I did it, I will have graduated this year. Last year I would have been 21 when I graduated. And that kind of thing. So this life is not actually about what we see. There is a lot going on, and we must be careful of where we talk, how we even say it, and then the people around there at that moment. Because we might just say something out of excitement or pain or sadness, but it has eaten someone. It's getting deep into someone. You are implanting a hatred. You are planting a bad seed, a bad egg, a bad seed into a particular child at that particular time. And everything does not just that. Some people tell you that why is it that me and you, we are siblings and we're having issues. We discover that when your children grow up, all of them begin to also have that same issue. Because we did not hide it. It was too obvious. So definitely our children will be like that too. Yeah. From generation to generation, it continues. So you have to identify the problem, accept the problem, be vulnerable to yourself, let it out. Speak to someone if possible, and go to God in prayer. It's only God that can heal you. Nobody can give you that permanent healing you need. And then advocate for it. Use your energy. Ensure that thing does not happen again to anybody. Try to use it. It is beautiful experiences. Try to fight for that. Try to give it to every other woman out there, men out there, depending on who is watching this. I don't know, but try as much as you can to ensure that people around you learn their lessons. Share your story. Don't keep it. The more you are sharing it to other people, I'm telling you, the more it's becoming like you can even laugh over it. Yeah. The more it's becoming something beautiful to you. I tell people that your pain, it's your family, your background, it has a lot of things to do with your growth or whatever you're going to become in the future. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much. So I believe that from everything she has said, you've gotten one thing that will make you heal from
Yeah.
your state of brokenness. Like I was blessed myself. Thank you so much, Ruth. God bless you.
You too. Thank you. And actually, you're looking very beautiful today.
I beg
What
you.
happened?
I beg you. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
All right, guys.
thank
See you
you.
next on the next episode. We're currently writing exams, so we might actually just leave it till maybe September because of exams period. Thank you so much for watching. See you
Yeah,
next.
thank you.
Bye.
Bye.